Did you know that Britain waged war on China just because it wanted to sell drugs in the Asian nation? By refusing Britain, China not only saw itself forced into a brutal battle, but also entered into a radical new phase in its history. Let's take you back to the late 1700s to explain what happened. At the time, Britain's East India Company was importing much in-demand Chinese tea and silk. But China wanted silver, not British goods in return. This meant Britain was losing tons of the valuable metal. To balance the books, East India Company began smuggling Indian opium into China, taking China's own silver in return. The company's investors made millions from the opium trade. Not only that, East India Company exploited Indian farmers by forcing them to cultivate poppy required for opium exports. East India hardly compensated the growers as opium became the Brits' number 2 source of Indian revenue. Elsewhere, millions of Chinese were addicted to the drug. Its government had to react. On June 3, 1839, government official Lin Zexu seized and destroyed 1.2 million kilograms of the drug. To the Brits, this was a great insult. And they did what they did best: take what they wanted by force. They attacked China with superior weaponry, seizing cities and killing over 20,000, defeating Chinese forces in a series of battles. The First Opium War ended in 1842, with the Chinese signing a treaty at gunpoint. China was forced to open up trade, give up Hong Kong and several ports, and pay $21 million in compensation. Talk about irony. The ruling Qing dynasty lost power, and the stage was set for mass nationalist and communist rebellions that eventually transformed China in the 20th century. For more such gripping historical stories, stay tuned to Knowello.